Vote No on 2 campaign says the vote on November 4th has nothing to do with medical marijuana. The Alaska Cannabis Club says otherwise. In fact, today it's launching the Vote Yes on 2 for Freedom and Fairness campaign to help the thousands of Alaskan medical marijuana cardholders find easier access to their medicine.
It's very hard when you see your own child going through this.
It has been a long and trying 6 months for Solomon Nashupuk. He's been waging a war against the testicular cancer threatening to claim his life.
I was diagnosed in March of 2014.
How old were you?
I was 20 at the time.
20.
Yeah.
Prescription drugs and chemotherapy led to dramatic weight loss and insomnia until his own mother recommended he try medical marijuana.
I know it helped him with his appetite with all that chemo and treatment and all the nausea and everything. And it helps his appetite pretty good.
So as a mom, you weren't concerned at all about marijuana?
No.
But Tilly Nashupuk says she was concerned about her son having to break the law to obtain his medical marijuana until the Alaska Cannabis Club entered the picture.
I saw online on Facebook about the Cannabis Club, and I gave the number to him to call.
Definitely more patients out there like Solomon, and their illnesses vary widely.
Co-founder of the Alaska Cannabis Club, Peter Lamonaco, says people like Solomon are why the Alaska Cannabis Club exists.
We are a group of Alaskans operating for Alaskans, and we're not here to hurt anybody. We're just out here to fulfill a safe way for these people to obtain their medication that they need.
Both Lamonaco and the Nashupuk say unless Alaskans vote to pass Ballot Measure 2 and legalize recreational marijuana, medical marijuana patients in the state will continue to be forced to feed the black market when they can't get to the Alaska Cannabis Club. Christina Woolston with the Big Marijuana, Big Mistake Vote No on 2 campaign says Ballot Measure 2 has nothing to do with medical marijuana patients.
Well, medical marijuana is legal in Alaska, and we do feel like there should be a conversation about medical marijuana, but that's not what this ballot measure is about.
But the Alaska Cannabis Club maintains Ballot Measure 2 has everything to do with medical marijuana, and they say they'll be working to ensure the measure passes in the coming weeks.
Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back. Pardon for us. Meanwhile, the Vote Yes on 2 campaign held a fundraiser last night with Gary Johnson, the CEO.